Let's talk about IASO Gano. Anybody try it? Did you know you can use it for acne? Did you know that Gano is an extract? It like pools, it draws out. It draws out and it stops. Can I have that bottle, please? I have a bottle. Let me tell you, the Gano is amazing. All the information I'm telling you, I get directly from our president. Our president is the reason we have the products we have. And I'm just going to tell you why. 5 years ago, when he first got ready to get involved with our company, he had invested his money into this company. He was 425 pounds, 425, and was just diagnosed with cancer, high blood pressure, and diabetes. The cancer was in the stomach area and very close to his heart. His wife specializes in cancer and holistic healing. So, as a wife would do, we want our husbands around, and he refused to die and take chemo. That was his words. She went looking for a holistic way to heal him. As a result, she knew about the NutriBurst because they were already working with Jack Fallon, but she found the Chaga, she found the Gano, she found the Tachui, and they began to use these products along with the tea, and our company was born. Yeah. So you can thank a sickness for the discovery of what we have today. Yeah, that's it. And our president, he now weighs 189 pounds. Wow. Awesome man. Awesome man. If you all ever get to meet him and just spend 2 minutes in his presence, you will walk away with a wealth of information. He's just that amazing. So let's talk about this guy. It is an adaptogen. I want to say that right. Adaptogens are okay. You can take as many adaptogens as you want. It's not going to hurt you. What's going to happen is adaptogens, they stay in your body and they are used as needed. So, Gano is a great preventative. It encapsulates all of the negative health concerns in your body. We don't know what's going on in our bodies. We don't know if we have cancer. We don't know where, we get that little stabbing pain. We don't know where that pain's coming from, but it's generated from somewhere. It didn't just show up. It's caused because of something else, something that's going on in our bodies. And we might push it off as just, oh, that was a pain. I had one near my heart last night. I'm telling my husband, get some aspirin. I think I'm having a heart attack. But I'm sitting here going, no, I'm not having a heart attack. That's gas. Excuse me, flagellation. But the thing was, this is what happens. Things are going on in our bodies, and we just don't know what's going on. But we've got products that do. They can discover it. So what Gano does, and it's called Ganodermalucidin is the name of it. Again, you can find all of this information at pubmed.gov. Gano goes up, and it looks for whatever's going on in your body. And what it does is it encapsulates it. So just imagine you've got something out here, and it comes in and it finds it, and it just does this. If it's doing this, it's just stopping it. It ain't growing, it ain't going nowhere. That's what Gano does. That's awesome. So imagine you've got tumors, inflammation, diabetes, high blood pressure, any of these things. That's what Gano's going to do. It's going to go in. Gano is literally a positive parasite. It grows on a tree, and it is a mushroom. It's the reishi mushroom, been around for 4,000 years. And it goes in and it seeks out the health concerns in your body, finds them, encapsulates them, holds them there so that they don't grow, they don't move forward, they don't go any further in transition. That's what Gano does, Ganodermalucidin. That's pretty big. This, from what I understand, we have about 30 different health properties that Gano actually does. And these are some of them. Tumors, plaque buildup, that's what causes heart attacks. Immune dysfunction syndromes, chronic fatigue, debility. You'll hear a lot of times when you all send me questions on Facebook, I'm always recommending the Gano or the Chaga, or it's because these products work for those things, folks. I'm not just trying to give you a few things and just pass off. It's our products, they work on so many different things that you can use them for everything and be okay. Now, if you are on Coumadin, a blood thinner, or you have someone who is using Coumadin, Gano is also a natural blood thinner, okay? So, you do not want to take Gano and Coumadin together. Because if you do, Gano is so strong, it'll stop the Coumadin from doing what it's supposed to do, and a person can actually start bleeding through their skin because the blood is so thin. So if you are taking Coumadin, and only Coumadin as a blood thinner, there's another name for it, oh my goodness, it just slipped my tongue. Look up on the internet Coumadin, and then there's another name for the same product. Just look it up. You don't want to be taking either one. So if someone is taking Coumadin or the other name for Coumadin, you don't want to do Gano. C-O-U-M-A-D-I-N, I believe is what it is. Don't get me on spelling. I was never a good speller. I'll sound it out for you.
Warfarin.
Pardon? Warfarin. Thank you. Warfarin. That's it. So if you're taking Coumadin or Warfarin, you do not want to take Gano. That is a bad combination. Now, some people, you know, we don't say to do this, but some people stop taking the medical because, you know, medicines are not good for us. They're just breaking down our systems. That's all it is. We are all legal drug addicts when we're taking medicine. We just got a prescription to do it. Yes? How many take medicine? See? Legal drug addicts. I won't tell the police. It's all right. But we've got a cure for that. Because could you imagine coming off of all your medications that you're on? Because you are healthy, because you're taking something that's going to take you where you need to go. So just keep that in mind. Also, when we talk about Chaga, Chaga can be taken with Coumadin. It is not a blood thinner. It's no documentation that it is a blood thinner. In addition, if there are any other blood thinners that are being taken, they are safe to be taken with Gano. Gano will not run them out. It's really the Coumadin or the warfarin that you have to be concerned with. High blood pressure, inhibited platelets aggregation, liver failure, cholesterol, conjunctivitis, pink eye, nerve support, insomnia, muscles, anorexia, debility, neurosis, Alzheimer's, immune system support, cardiotonic support, that's the heart, cancer support, allergies, anti-inflammatory, arthritis, lack of cartilage in the knees, asthma, contact dermatitis, bronchitis, rheumatism, improving competence, and promoting healthy liver. This is not the only thing that Gano does. This is just a start. Because you can take Gano for Parkinson's, ALS, HIV. What if I told you that we have reps in our company right now that have been HIV balanced, even though they're positive, have had no flare-ups of any kind in the last 2 years? Because of Gano, Chaga, IASO, and our NutriBurst. Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, biggest killer of some of our senior citizens. People are leaving this earth way too young. Alzheimer's, it's in the brain. We've got things that's going to help that. How many of us know someone that has Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, something with their nervous system? We got the answer, folks. Why are you sitting on it? We got the answer. Jesus Christ is the answer. Why do we sit on Him? Don't be afraid. Open our mouths and let's tell somebody about what we got. Because we can change the world. I'm telling you, I'm going to have a city in North Carolina called TLC City. Y'all coming with it? We're going to have a town called Rep. We all going to be millionaires there. And if you ain't opening your mouth, you can't come visit me. Because I'll have a mansion on the hill. So, let's talk a little bit more about Gano. Oh, excuse me, let's talk about Chaga. I guess I've talked enough about Gano. IASO Chaga is also an adaptogen, and as I told you, adaptogens, you can actually have them in your system. They're not going to hurt you. They're going to work when they need to work. That's awesome. Now, have you all heard of Fred Herzog?
Yes.
Fred Herzog is also one of our founders. He was one of our original investors into Total Life Changes. Fred Herzog was actually blind, completely blind. As a matter of fact, what rank is Greg and Lanika now? Ambassadors. Our ambassador directors, Greg and Lanika Scott, met him back in April. At the time, he needed help to get into his hotel room. And of course, they went and they helped him. He couldn't see to put the key in the door. Didn't think anything else of it. In July, the gentleman came up and was speaking with them, and they didn't recognize him. He had his head up, he was talking and everything. Guess who it was? Fred Herzog. In August of last year, Fred Herzog got his driver's license back. Guess what he was taking? Guess what else he was taking? Guess what else he was taking? NutriBurst. Guess what else he was taking? The tea. The tea is the basis for everything that we do. Nobody can ever give you an excuse for not taking the tea, because the tea is everything. And everything is built upon our tea. Because if you don't take the tea, you ain't detoxing Jack. And guess who's going to hang around? What's his name? The vampire photos. He can't do that. He's going to hang around. And all his friends. Believe me, all his friends will be there. Now, IASO Chaga is an adaptogen. The body stores it instead of eliminating it. That's what adaptogens do. It stores it in the body to use. It goes after everything in your body that needs to be sought out. Everything that's unhealthy. Now let me tell you something about Chaga. If you've never taken Chaga before, it will make you feel like a feeling of euphoria, like you're hot. Okay? Don't be afraid of it. Chaga is so aggressive. It is a positive parasite, just like the Gano. It's kind of like the big brother to Gano. Where Gano stops it, Chaga comes in and destroys it. So Gano does this, and Chaga says that. Yeah, that's how powerful it is. And what happens is, people want to start taking the Chaga, but if you have high blood pressure, do not start taking the Chaga right off. Take the Gano first. Take the Gano for 7 to 14 days before you start taking Chaga if you have extremely high blood pressure. The reason is, Chaga is so aggressive, it's going to spike everything up. It's going to start working just like that. It's going to make you feel like, hey. You're not going to know what's happening. But that's a good thing. It's a feeling of euphoria is how some people feel about it. But it doesn't last forever because it's going in. It literally starts working immediately. It's going through the body. It's doing everything it's supposed to be doing. It's almost like, remember Pac-Man? And you go, and it's eating up everything as it's going along, and there ain't nothing left behind it. That's Chaga. And think about how Gano will work in that same game. The little ones come through first, and they're running around, and so Chaga's like showing the path where it needs to go, and then here comes the Chaga, and it just eats out everything. That's Chaga. That's amazing. I can't even begin to tell you all the things that Chaga does, but it does. What it does, Chaga and Gano, and really all of our products, they don't actually cure. They don't actually stop. What it does is that they put the body in balance so that the body can begin to repair itself. That's what our products do. So if somebody asks you, well, does it cure high blood pressure? It puts our bodies back in balance so that the body can begin to repair itself. So there's your answer. How does our IASO tea work? It puts our bodies back in balance so that our bodies can begin to heal themselves. Just keep in mind, it also works as a positive parasite as it restructures within your body. It's putting it back together. It's putting you back on track. That's why you feel so good when you drink the tea. You're putting balance. You're putting your body in check. You know, basketball players, how many men play basketball? How many women play basketball? You check that person, right? When you're checking somebody, you ain't letting them go left or right. You got them on a serious look. I played basketball, all right? It might have been back when I was in high school, but you know, I remember this. I couldn't shoot worth anything, but I could block. But that's what it's doing. It is literally putting it in check. It's doing like this. They go up to shoot. That illness, that disease is going up to shoot, trying to take over. It ain't gonna shoot because here comes Gano. It's blocking it. Think about that. You needed a good analogy. There you go. That's a good one. Pac-Man's even better. There goes Chaga. Could you imagine us, all of us from North Carolina, we go into California, And we're sitting there, yeah, we got the Pac-Man effect. That's Chaga. Don't do that, y'all. Oh, Lord, I can see it now. Well, Raychel said. Okay. Gano, it finishes the work that Gano starts. It finishes it. Absolutely. Let me show you what it does. This is all the things that Chaga does. Can you see that? 58 health benefits. It actually protects your immune system. What I didn't tell you, this is the closest thing to our own DNA. Yeah. So what Chaga is doing is going to provide a powerful dose of antioxidants, a powerful dose of essential amino acids. It enhances the immune system, helps stabilize the blood sugar, improves disease and resistance, has an anti-inflammatory benefit, improves neurological functions. The list goes on and on and on and on. It works. It works. If you give me your email address, I'll send this to you. That's a hard picture to come by. Folks, let me tell you, it protects your immune system, greatly lowers your chances of diseases, ultimately slows down the aging process, protects every cell in the body from free radical damage, cancer. Free radicals are cancer, tumors, disease. They just run around like all day long. It stops that. Nothing needs to roam free in your body. It's going to take it out. It's going to destroy it. What was the word that I told you? Let's see who wrote it down. What do you say about our products right now? Someone wrote it down just a moment ago.
Puts the body back in balance.
There you go. Our products balance your body so it can start to rebuild and restore itself. That's what you say about our products. Did you get it? So someone wants to know, does it heal this? Yes. It balances your body so that your body can begin to build and restore itself on every one of our products. That's what we do.